So we're here at the Norman Mailer estate, and Norman built this two-story atrium that had catwalks and bookcases and a desk to overlook the East River. And he built it because he had a fear of heights. And I too have a fear of heights. And just a couple of years ago, I couldn't even sit here. So I just want to share some tips with you about how Norman got over his fear of heights and how I'm getting better at mine. First is to be conscious and to say, I have a fear of heights. So when you're going to be putting yourself in a situation where heights are going to trigger something with you, the minute you're conscious of it, you have the ability to stop yourself and say, oh, my fear of heights is coming up. Is that really who I want to be right now? And if it's not who you want to be at that moment, then you can be in choice and you can make change. So how do you make that change? Well, if you want to become a better tennis player, you practice every day. If you want to get over your fear of heights, you practice getting over it by moving your boundary of where the trigger starts, maybe an inch, maybe a foot, maybe a mile. So let me give you an example. I've been to Machu Picchu 4 or 5 times, and you climb up these really steep stairs in order to get to the top of the different ritual areas, and it's kind of scary. And if you have fear of heights, it's really scary because there's no handrail and it's really steep, and it's, for people like me, it's difficult. But I'm not going to miss out on something just because of my fear. So I would go up there and I would cling to the wall, and then coming back, I would come down on my butt because I was too afraid. And then the next time I went, I tried to see how far I could go by walking down before I had to come on my butt. And each time I made it further down without having to sit on my butt because I was too scared. And all you're doing is you're releasing the triggers and saying, it's really not the fear that I think it is, because all fear is just crap in your mind. So give it a try. Be conscious of what triggers your fear. Then approach that line and see if you could push it a little and a little more and a little more. And soon you'll be sitting in Norman Mailer's home, hanging off of the catwalk, speaking to y'all.